Hi everybody and welcome back to a new video here at Bat Universe. In today's video we're going to speak about who the Court of Owls is. This video was requested by Andrew Martinez. He's a very nice guy. He's part of our Discord, join that, and here's his ad to Instagram. Make sure to follow him, it's also down in the description. Also we got a giveaway going on. Everything you have to know about this giveaway is in a video. Also linked to the description. Possibly highest up in the description, and it's also in one of the corners as like idea for you to watch or whatever it's called, like suggestion. Yeah, that's what it's called. Whatever. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Let's go. Okay, so in this video we're going to speak out who the Court of Owls is. This video was requested because it's only a couple of months. We're a few months away from Gotham Knights. It's coming out early 2022. From what we know right now, and for the people who are new to DC overall, it's not really that clear that you know what the Court of Owls really is or what kind of villain they are, because they were introduced they are pretty new villains. They were introduced in December 2011 in Batman Phase 2, which is the New 52, so they are pretty new, as I said, and we're going to deep dive into who these people are. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So, is there a short answer to who the Court of Owls is? Well, yes. These guys are pretty much the people who rules Gotham. Or, well, it's not really that simple. Well, these villains are pretty much a myth in Gotham, from where we start, or in the New 52s. And this is from a child story that Bruce Wayne used to hear from his father when he was very young. And the story is quote-unquote, be aware of the Court of Owls that watches all the time, ruling Gotham from shadowed perch behind granite and lime. They watch you at your hearth, they watch you in your bed, speak not a whispered word about them, or they'll send the talon for your head. Yes, possibly not the best quote for a child story or whatever it is, but no, well, it's kinda true. So, as I just said, they are the rulers of Gotham, and pretty much how these people rule Gotham is that they influence people like Maroni and Falcone, who are the biggest crime bosses of all of Gotham, to do things. This is how it works in the series Gotham, that are on Fox from 2014 to 2019, something like that? Yeah, I think that's right, yeah, something like that. And, yeah, they have been in Gotham for centuries, and we mostly know things about them from the Gotham show, or they go more into depth of these characters in that show, so most of what I say will be based on Gotham, but I will also tell you a bit about what they say in other comic books and such. The Court of Owls is more or less the richest family in all of Gotham, who have gathered and, made a little cult, almost, who have made Gotham to what it is. When Gotham is at its lowest point, as in, where we are pretty much now, or where we were in the New 52s, where Gotham was, it was just a lot of criminals and a lot of criminal activity, and there has been plenty of that during the ages in Gotham, and what they have done then is more or less to burn the city down, or kill a bunch of people just to clean the city and start over to make it a better city. And well, their methods aren't the best really, but they work, they give results, okay? So the leader of the Court of Owls is the Sensei, and the Sensei is pretty much the person who is let's say the judge in a court, or it's the highest head. It's like Ra's al Ghul in the League of Assassins, if that makes it a bit easier to understand. And under the Sensei we got the more or less under the court we got the court members, and we also, apart from that, got their main assassin, most known as Alton Carver. There have more or less always been a number one assassin. It hasn't been the same one for centuries, but the one we know till this day is Alton Carver. So we got the members, and it's, well, more or less how it always works. They vote like, oh, should we kill this person? And they say yes, and some say no, and then the, leader, the Sensei, says, okay, let's fucking do it, let's kill this bastard, if the votes are, it depends on what the votes are. And then we got the talents. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but we got the talents, who is more or less, well, just, well, not really monsters, but not really humans either. It depends from comic to comic, really. In some comics they are created through lab, and in some comics they are kidnapped babies that grow up to become these Talons and are, you know, just trained to become not monster, but secret ninjas that pretty much makes the dirty work for the Court of Owls. And their purpose is to keep the city clean, as I've just stated. The Court of Owls has been in a lot of comics, but the more, well, recent ones and more popular ones are Endgame, which is the comic where, you know, the New 52 kind of ends. It doesn't really end, but it also ends. Yeah, it more or less ends. It's like Endgame in Marvel, more or less, but in DC New 52 comic-wise. They have also been in the Batman Who Laughs, where he more or less takes out the entire cult by his own. But they were introduced in Batman Phase 2, so if you want to read more about these people, you should definitely go and check them out there. And we will also see these people in the upcoming game Gotham Knights. So what we're going to speak about now is more or less where these people will take place in this Gotham Knights game that is coming out 2022 early, if it doesn't get delayed again, who knows. But more or less where I think they will take place is that it's going to be based off a comic book storyline where Bruce Wayne or Batman, Batman, not Bruce Wayne, but Batman gets kidnapped, and when Batman gets kidnapped, he's put in a maze. And I think this is what Cold Black will mean in Gotham Knights, but he, you know, sends it off like he would be dead. I think that Bruce Wayne or Batman then will be kidnapped by the Court of Owls, probably be put in a maze, or he will be transferred to the main assassin, the main Talon, and probably fight off the Gotham Knights, which is Red Hood, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Tim Drake's Robin. So we know for sure that the Court of Owls is going to be the main villain, and they will probably control everything in Gotham. They feel like, okay, it's time to tear down this city. Then they will release all the villains from Arkham Asylum and put them in Gotham, so they can destroy this city and build it up from the beginning again. And the reason they take out Batman, or put all their effort in taking out Batman, is most likely because they feel like we can't have Batman here at the time, because he will probably be able to stop all these villains and take them into prison. So therefore they take Batman out. If he's killed or not, we can more just speculate about for now, but that's what I think will happen. And since, you know, most of the persons in Gotham Knights are sidekicks, the Court of Owls will probably be like, okay, it doesn't matter if we take these persons out or not, and they will probably not be able to stop us. But this is pretty much where I think Gotham Knights will take this storyline and put it in the game. And there isn't really too much to say about the Court of Owls, unfortunately, since they are so new villains. But what we could also speculate about is that the main member or the sensei might be in the game as a helper of the Gotham Knights, since she's earlier been a love interest of Bruce Wayne in movies like Batman vs. Robin, where this person then, or the main sensei, is Samantha, who is a love interest of Bruce Wayne. So it is a possibility that we will see her in the game being very nice to the people, and it will be some kind of, you know, story or, you know, plot change where it gets revealed that she's the main or the sensei of the Court of Owls. If this is true or not, we cannot tell yet, because we, well, haven't played the game. But this is what I think will happen in the game. So that was more or less everything I can say about this in this video. I know it's a pretty short one, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment something down below, give some feedback. Tell me what your thoughts are about this and what you think about the Court of Owls. You can also ask me some questions about what my expectations are for the game, so I can make a video where I speak about that, because I think that would be pretty interesting, since I have a lot of expectations and thoughts about this future game. And well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join our giveaway, link in the description to the video, where you have to follow 3 steps and then you're in. It's free, obviously, and it will be going 20th of July. And that was more or less everything for this video. Thanks for watching, have a great day, bye.